can't go into negative points, right?
Correct.
So you can only use that as long as you can afford to use it.
Correct.
You cannot take a loan out.
I shall discard a 13 to skip next player's turn. Card. Discard 2.
Alright. Nothing interesting for me here. Draw a card. I will discard this 4.
Should pick up to the 3. Play 3 threes. I shall discard 13 to skip the next player's turn. I shall also activate my minor ability to look at the top 2 cards. Activate the minor ability one more time. And start my next turn. Just to discard. So was that
15's off the 14.
yeah, so these are gone, so I can't build off of that any longer. Discard a 4.
My turn. Draw. And I will discard 2 cards in your hand, huh?
Correct.
I'm going to discard this 6.
Discard the 10.
That. Draw a card. And I will discard this other 4.
I shall draw the whole pile. 4, 6, 6, 6. And discard the 13 to skip the next player's turn. To also activate my minor ability to look at the top 2, put them back, and however I please.
No, no, no. Put one of them on the bottom should you choose.
Yes, I may, but I shall leave both of them, I guess, to draw my first card.
The user of the Fade Dragon from the stream says that they like the artwork.
Thank you. I did some of it, so thank you.
Discard 8.
Alright. My turn. Draw a card. Alright, you have
3 4s, 3 6s, 3 3s, 14, and 11.
how many cards in your hand?
4.
Alright.
You guys also have some other guest artists that have designed some cards, correct?
Yes. We have my friend Emma, our friend Tucker, my friend Sam, and then a friend Steph of ours is doing graphic design, meaning like laying it out and making it blend all together and look pretty.
We'll discard this 2.
Draw 2. Play 3 2s. Discard 10.
Now, the round is only over when one of you runs out of cards, right?
Or when the deck runs out.
Or when the deck runs out. Okay.
Card. I'll play a 2 off of your set of 2s. And I will discard the 15. The red 15 allows me to put 2 cards from my hand into the wasteland.
Oh.
Boom.
And I'm out of
And you're
cards.
out.
Alright. I have
Oh my.
2 gold in my hand. I'm going to get rid of that 2 gold.
Now, the cards you tapped are still worth the gold,
They're
right?
still worth the gold. It's
Okay.
basically a counting mechanism so that you can't use that ability an infinite number of times.
Sure.
10.
I gain 28 gold.
22. I got 22.
The score as of now is Jake 35 to Stevens 22. Catching up,
It's better spread than before.
indeed.
Okay, so clearly you keep the same champions from hand to hand, but you would change it probably, playing another game.
If there are 9 different colors and 9 different champions to choose from,
Okay.
and depending on what combination you're playing, kind of depends on how the game goes. Since the abilities are different from one to the other, there are some whose abilities are easier and more direct to understand, and some that are a little more complicated. We are, for this game, playing 2 of the easier champion abilities to play, so kind of 2 out of the 3 beginner colors. The other one would be white, as far as the beginner set goes. And if you look on the Kickstarter, when it says a 3-color set of Dragoonium, that's what's discussing is either the beginner, intermediate, or advanced sets, with red, white, and green being the beginner set, brown, blue, and yellow being the intermediate set, and black, orange, and purple being the advanced set.
All right.
I'm first.
Yep.
Oh, snap.
I hope you don't go out.
What did you do this? Is that the skip a card again?
That's the
Oh,
skip for
It's
the
been
next
getting
player
a lot
card
of play.
again.
Jake keeps getting it.
I would send that card to the wasteland if you get a chance.
To be fair, Steven played it once.
Sure.
Yeah, I'll put it back, sorry.
I'm going to discard the 14.
Place a card other than this one from the Abandoned Realms into your score pile.
And I will put that red 13 in my score pile.
Woo!
And now I will activate my champion's minor ability.
Now, since he had a card of his own color, again, reminder, if it's in his score pile, he can then tap it, which means flip it, and then he gets to place a card from the Abandoned Realms to the Wasteland. Oh, that was... Excuse me.
That's right. Nothing in the Abandoned Realms for Steven to pick from.
You're not abandoning
Nothing.
your champion.
I am not.
Are you sure? I mean, that might be a strategy. I discard my dragon.
I'm going to play this like normal run. No.
Don't do that.
Guess I will.
Discard a 2. All right. I'm going to play the 12 off of that 13. And then I will discard an 8.
So you can do that even though it's not a full set?
Yep, since the 14 basically let me put that card into my score pile as a single card, it is then open to be played off of either as a set of 13s or as a run.
Now that you've started it as a run, does that mean it's no longer playable as a set of 13s?
Correct, it's now in a locked state as a run.
I shall discard the 12 green, choose an opponent and a number. I choose 7. That opponent must give you all cards of that number from their hand. Thank you.
Feels like elements of Go Fish there.
Yep.
You got any 7s?
Got any 7s, yes.
Yep.
Yep.
I will discard this 11. Go ahead.
Alright. 3 7s. How many cards do you have in hand?
3.
3. I shall discard 15, put 2 cards from my hand into the Wasteland, and I have 2 cards left. So
So you have no cards.
I have no cards.
Woohoo! Good
Nice plan.
strategy. Alright.
So that's another pretty quick round,
Yep.
like the first round.
Yep.
We had some when we were playtesting the other, one of the other times where the game lasted, one round lasted like half an hour.
Oh my. That is unusual, but it can happen.
If you make it through the entire deck, that's about how long it would take, right?
We did. We made it through the entire deck twice in a row.
Whoa!
9.
9 for Steven. And you?
15.
Still pulling ahead.
Gotta stop the bleeding.
Everybody give me your gold.
Alright, current score is Jake 40 and Steven 31.
What are we playing to again?
90.
90.
90.
Or 1 hour.
Yeah,
90 or 5 o'clock.
so 10 minutes.
So probably not 90.
Unless you get a really big scoring hand right now. So, how many players can you actually have in this game?
Well, if you get the full 9 color set, you can have 9 players. The amount of gold that you need to acquire to win would change so that it doesn't take forever. The base set that you can purchase is a 3 color set, and so standard would be 3 players, but you can play up to 9 if you have all the colors. And it's playable as a minimum of 2.
Guess you couldn't really solitaire this game, huh?